we are rolling. Someone's
Down a
birthday
hill?
is coming up.
Down a hill or down the street?
Down the path of, I don't know.
Get it? Because rolling?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Rolling in the deep.
Ooh. Adele. Love her.
Yeah. You do some karaoke.
Go ahead.
No. No thanks.
You offered. You literally offered.
Whose birthday is coming up?
Rosie's. R.I.P.
Oh, Rosie. Was it really?
Yeah, we had the same birthday.
Seriously?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh, no, we did.
Oh, poor Rosie. Well, at least you're still alive.
Thank you. I am. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Those well wishes for my 30th year on Earth. Unfortunately.
I think we should open your presents.
Why do you want me to open presents live?
Because it's
makes
fun.
me have anxiety.
It wasn't my idea, though.
I don't know who to blame. You're pointing at each other.
You can open mine first.
There's only one. Is this a joke?
No, it's a joke.
Why? This is so anxiety producing.
You can open his first if you want.
Okay, I will because it's
His
in
is
my
better
hand.
than mine.
This makes me nervous. Nobody said I'd have to do this on camera.
It's not on camera.
You know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, it is, actually. He's recording.
I know, he doesn't record nearly as sneakily as he thinks he does.
I love how
You can see it out of the barest-
always wrap everything
barest
in
hint of my
Vans
peripherals.
boxes.
Why is it so heavy? Did you give me a dead body?
A dead body of, like, an elf? Like... What?
Oh, right, because the box is so small?
Yeah, like...
It could be bones.
That would be weird.
No, fuck, do you open this son of a bitch?
Here, you use both hands. I'll hold the microphone up to your face.
Wow, I feel like I'm being interviewed.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I see the tape now. You hear that little crinkle? Oh my god, it says Gwent on it. This is the most exciting day of my life. Get out of the box.
What's in the fucking box?
What's in that fucking box, bro?
Oh, you almost knocked over my coffee.
So sorry, I just got a little bit enthusiastic. Oh my god, it's Gwent. Oh my god, we can't pick up the monster deck. Fuck monster deck, y'all.
I love
If you
card
know,
games.
you know.
You'll have to teach me.
If you don't know, you don't know. I'm gonna open the Nilfgaardian deck.
Oh, shit.
Because we love the Nilfgaardian deck in this house. Oh, this is so exciting. Look, it's Siri.
Yeah.
What's the back look like? Oh, that's so exciting. Look, it's a monster. You're not looking.
I am looking. I was reading.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Scorch. It's a powerful card. Torrential rain. Okay, I'm not gonna look at all of these cards. Well, thank you. I have to get this little fucker back in here, and I think I'm supposed to keep these in their little satchels. Fuck.
I have weak arms, so this is
You
not
offered
the
to do
most
this.
comfortable.
You offered to do this.
Fine.
Oh, you know what? I won't put it back in the thing. It's fine. I'll do that later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Look at the box. It's so nice.
It is very nice.
It's like, I'm gonna put it down now. Okay, I did it. Is everybody happy now?
Here, take this back for a minute. Let me rest my arm.
What do you want? No, this doesn't have wrapping paper, so
But you gotta open the card first. It's over here.
Okay. I have to put it right on my microphone.
Sorry.
Cord, you fucking dillweed. I just feel like it's kind of a fun sound. It's very dynamically pleasing to me. That one less so. Why is it a Bratz card? Oh my god, it's 6. I have an itch. I have a really aggressive itch on my face. It looks like a Bratz card. Oh my god, it's 6. I love it. I love it already, and I haven't even opened it yet. I like that you added extra U's to the word you.
Yeah.
I also like that you wrote Meara smiley face.
Yeah, I always write a smiley face.
Meara smiley face. Not to be confused with Meara. No smiley face.
There's 2 things in there. One's smaller than the other.
Size-wise or
Yeah.
in spirit? Motherfucker.
You can smell it.
I can't smell it, and I have a cold.
It's very aggressive. I basically bought it for the aesthetics.
I love aesthetics in this house. Aesthetics? Aesthetics. I don't know. I just work here. Jesus Christ. Hello, Ray of Sunshine. Someone sent you a handmade gift box. I love handmade gift boxes.
Oh, I forgot I wrote a personal message.
Oh my god, did you get this on Etsy?
I did!
I got my friend something like this for Christmas, I think.
Oh, really?
There's so many cute little gifty sets. It's got a little candle, and it's got a bath bomb, and it's got body spray, and it's got lip balm, and I don't know what this is.
What does the candle say?
It says, witchy human. What? Woman.
Woman.
Human. Witchy human. And this is body butter. And this is a rock. I'm kidding, it's soap. This is a rock. I'm opening it because
It's probably crystals.
I know that. I was going to say I'm opening it because I love crystals, and you interrupted me to make me feel like a silly pants. It's an agate stone, which cleanses and stabilizes the aura, eliminating and transforming negativity. It soothes and calms, healing inner tension, and creates a sense of security and safety.
See, we need that. We need that in our lives.
There, I feel secure now. It's so cute. And I love little matchboxes.
Yeah, that was cute. I didn't know that was in there, actually.
I love a matchbox moment. I also really like this tissue paper.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's pretty. I wish it was my birthday every day.
It is. It's March.
You're right. Birthday month. It's a ring.
It's a little snaky.
It's kind of snaky. I love snakes.
It's adjustable, too, so because you have tiny fingies.
My fingers are normal sized.
You have tiny fingies.
Stop calling them fingies.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you.
I like it.
Very fancy.
Do you still have that snake ear cuff?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You have a whole aesthetic.
I'm a snaky lady. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Little present moment here on the internet today that I didn't know was happening.
Okay, so we are here. We had a nice little unboxing. It's Morgie's birthday.
It's not my birthday.
But it's close.
It's 3 days away. In the middle of Aries season. The best season of the year. Ask anybody.
I like Aquarius season.
I said ask anybody. I did not mean you. I did not want you to be asked. You're biased.
All right, so what are we talking about today? Oh, we should probably say who we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably important.
I don't know how different our voices sound.
Okay, you go first.
I'm out of breath from all the box opening. You go first.
My arm's going to be extra strong today from holding your mic.
For 1 whole minute.
Yeah, it was longer than a minute.
It was a minute.
I'm Meara.
I'm Meara. I'm Morgan. Thanks for holding my mic for 1 minute.
You're welcome.
It was really helpful.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thank you. And
I
we
got
are
you.
Mysteriosities.
Yes!
Yeah, I didn't wait for you on that one.
That's fine.
I
I'll
thought
let
you
you
were-
take it.
I thought
It's
you
your
were-
birthday month.
I thought, oh, if it's my birthday month, I want to do it better than that.
Okay, go ahead.
And we are Mysteriosities, bitch.
Yeah! To all our basic bitches out there listening to us, love you.
Love you, XOXO.
Okay, so I don't know what we're talking about. Everybody else does, but not me.
I'm sorry. You did that to me. And now it's just like, seems like a thing we're keeping up with.
Okay, I guess. Fair enough.
Do you want to guess?
I don't know. I have
There's too many
no
things in the
idea.
world.
There's way too many mysterious things.
Okay. Have you ever been to New Jersey?
No.
Okay. I haven't either.
But I love them New Jersey housewives. Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Is that your favorite one?
They're pretty dramatic. Like, there's table flipping in that one. It's great.
There's not table flipping in the other ones?
Not that I've seen, no. I mean, I'm not caught up on all of them, but
So there could be table
I've been watching
flipping.
New Jersey. Teresa they say it multiple ways. It's either Giudice or Giudice. I like Giudice. But yeah.
She flips tables.
She flips tables.
That's pretty fun. Maybe we should go to New Jersey and flip a table.
She's so dramatic. I love it.
That's fine. It happens. So, have you ever heard of the Pine Barrens?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Did you know, though, it's one of the most haunted places in the United States?
I didn't, because I've never heard of it.
I know, but isn't that weird?
That
Because
is
I've
weird.
never heard of it either until I found it. Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah, is it a forest?
Wow, what gave it away? Was it pine?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a forest.
Okay. I was like, if it's not a forest, I'm going to feel really dumb.
You're going to be like, why the fuck are you named after a tree?
Yeah.
Anyways, so the Pine Barrens is 1.1 million acres of preserved woodlands in 7 counties in New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
1.1 million seems like a lot of acres to me.
That's a lot of acres.
Yeah, it has 4 state forests.
Oh, wow.
A lot of land up in there.
Yeah.
So,
Is this going to be like the Japanese forest where people kill themselves?
first of all, no. That makes me too sad.
Okay. Fair enough.
Now you brought me down. Anyways, so it's basically abandoned mining settlements and mill settlements because it was like a bustling industrial area back in like, say, 1800s basically. And they made like iron and paper and glass. And, yeah, they had like forges and mills, factories. It was a booming area.
Okay.
Way back when. And now it's one of the most haunted places in America.
From all the people that die making paper? Just kidding.
Yeah, it's a treacherous occupation, that paper making.
All those paper cuts.
You know, those add up.
Yeah.
You could die of blood loss if you're not careful.
Can I just say, like, half the time when I have a paper cut, I don't even remember getting it. But man, when you like wash your hands or like use antibacterial soap or whatever, shit stings.
At work.
And then you're like, how did this happen?
At work, I get a lot of cardboard cuts.
Oh, those are worse.
Yeah, they're worse.
I used to get those.
I get them so often at work, and I'm like, and then a keg explodes, and beer gets in it, and then I want to quit my job and run away and just never.
I mean, the alcohol probably cleaned it.
Oh, yeah.
That beer.
No, I don't think the beer cleaned it. Maybe if I was pouring some Bacardi. But some Rumple Mints, but not Miller Lite. Miller Lite's not sanitizing my cardboard cut.
Sponsor us.
Ooh, Bacardi or Miller Lite?
Miller Lite. I'm all about the Miller Lite.
Are you really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say.
Yes, I am if you sponsor us.
What I meant to say is Miller Lite is my favorite. I
Yeah.
drink it all the time. Speaking of drinking, we don't have drinks today because Alex got us Starbucks.
Yeah.
So, well, we do have drinks, but I didn't make them. So we just have Starbucks today now. If Starbucks sponsors us, that's fine.
Yeah, and you got cold foam, but I didn't.
Well, it's because I sent Alex a picture of my order, and you probably just said, "Can I have a vanilla sweet cream code?" And
I said foam, though, specifically.
Well, I told him to get me a tortilla with my Chipotle last week, and he didn't, so
It's fine.
it's fine. Anyways, and the Pine Barrens, also just a little fun fact, it's actually bigger than Yosemite. It's bigger than the Grand Canyon.
Jeez.
Like, it's huge. 1.1 million acres is a lot of acres.
It is.
I kind of want to go there.
Okay.
On my way. Anyways, I'm going to do like a little bit of a history. We're not going to do too much because I know that I could have gone in deep on history and we would be here until tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we'd be tired. And we'd be out of coffee.
Yeah, and I have to work tomorrow.
And you have to work tomorrow. I don't.
I have shit to do.
So basically, I just did like a little history moment. So this area in New Jersey, you know how like Earth moves and we were all one continent once and everything went
Pangea.
Pangea, yeah. Well, basically that area was underwater once upon a time. So that means that the soil in the Pine Barrens is devoid of nutrients. And so the only plants that grow there are carnivorous, or they can just like survive on nutrient deficient soil. So it's not like good growing land necessarily. It's good for like very specific things. It's very good for cranberry farming, for instance.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so if you like cranberries.
No.
Okay, wow, why not?
They're bitter.
Okay, that's fair. And then it's also sort of like has its like sandy aspects, so it's also good for like making glass. This has some weird purposes, and obviously there's lots of trees for lumber and stuff. And they discovered charcoal and built like iron furnaces, so they were vibing in the Pine Barrens. They were making so much stuff. I don't know. I'm not a laborer.
I'm not a laborer.
They had a lot of factories and they were doing a lot. Just taking a breathing exercise because I talk too fast and I forget to breathe oxygen.
I do that too, actually. I think it's a nerve thing.
Anyways.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
I am now speaking only to you.
I actually saw a really funny TikTok yesterday of somebody doing impressions of other actors if they had been Voldemort, and it was really funny.
That's funny. You're like the queen of TikTok. I swear on every episode you'll be like, I saw a TikTok the other day.
I have a really dynamic For You page. Anyways, then in 1978, that was when Congress designated the area as protected as a part of the Pinelands National Reserve. And it was the first national reserve, actually. And that was after it was, like, abandoned and stuff. But I just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Kind of out of order. I find that my history is chaotic, but that's okay.
It's fine. We're still learning something.
Yeah, you know, it's out of order, but just use your imagination. And then before anybody was there, there were the I should have looked it up. But they were the Lenni Lenape Indians who were there first before before fucking British people said,
yeah,
this is ours now. So there's that to consider as well. And I have more about them later in my notes.
So they're the ones that haunt it? No.
It would be well deserved, but no. Not
Damn. Okay.
And then after they were there is when like Dutch and Swedish colonizers moved to the area.
And they're the ones that haunt it.
Fucking colonizers. Take me to another planet. And they used like the trees for shipbuilding. And then once the iron furnace was opened that I talked about earlier when they discovered charcoal, the area was like huge for producing munitions for the War of 1812 and the American Revolution. It was like I said, it had a lot of stuff going for it. But then in like 1869, that was kind of when it started to get abandoned because they found coal in Pennsylvania and there's just like bigger and better opportunities elsewhere. So people kind of like yeeted west. Not that Pennsylvania is like that far west, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They head off, they said bye.
I mean, it was far for them.
That's very true.
They didn't know what was out there.
That's very true too. So yeah, that was when it kind of started to get really abandoned. People just left everything behind and went off to bigger and better things. I also want to say that while I was researching, I found a book called Ghost Towns and Other Quirky Places in the New Jersey Pine Barrens. It's by Barbara Solemn Stoll, and she actually lives in the Pine Barrens. And she hosts tours there. Like,
oh wow,
you can go on hikes with her.
With Barb.
And she shows not everything's haunted, but even if it's not haunted, abandoned mining settlements and stuff like that. It's all kind of cool and creepy to look at.
Yeah,
even if
for
there's
sure.
not. Like, there's a lot of tiny settlements that I looked up that didn't have any ghost things attached to it.
And
but
you know she's got that Jersey accent.
Probably.
Joyzy.
Yeah, I would say so. But she lives there and she vibes. And she goes.
Oh, Barb.
She goes canoeing there. I think. I'm pretty
How
sure
old
I
is
read
this
that.
lady?
I should have looked that up. I did not. She seemed.
I'm
like,
imagining her being like 65.
Wow. Okay. I was gonna say I think she's like in her 50s, but
Oh,
maybe
okay.
40s. Like
Sorry, Barb.
I would say more 50s would be my guess.
Yeah.
But she's hiking. She's giving tours. I kind of want to go on one. I want to see the Pine Barrens. It seems really fun to me.
Well, I'm ready to hear some spooky shit.
Okay. Well, the first thing I'm going to tell you about is the Jersey Devil.
Oh, shit. Isn't that like a sports team?
Yeah,
Jersey Devils?
they did name a team
Okay.
after this little cryptid. It's a cryptid. So, the myth of the Jersey Devil came from a story where a mom got pregnant with her 13th child,
Jeez.
and she was so mad that
They just walk out
was
at that point.
having. That is not how the vagina works, Meara. Do you not know how elasticity works?
I do.
God, rude. Anyways, so basically she was so annoyed that she was having so many children, and also because 13 is an unlucky number, apparently she was just like, oh, let it be a devil. You can't say shit like that.
Oh, no.
Okay, anyways. So
Why not just have another kid? You had 13 at
and
this
he's like,
point.
oh, let it be a
One
devil.
more.
I'm sick of this. Anyways, her name was, I heard two different first names, but her last name is Leeds, Leeds. But I
Okay.
heard Jane, and I also heard Deborah. Those aren't even a little bit similar.
Deborah Jane Leeds.
Oh, that kind of has a vibe.
I like it.
So
Let's just call her Deb.
let's call her Mrs. Leeds,
Mrs.
because we know the Leeds part is correct. And the child was born in 1735, and it was said to be born normal, but then it morphed into a demon with the head of a goat, but I also saw horse, and I think it's actually, we're going to go with horse, but I saw both. The wings of
Goats
a
are-
bat and a forked tail.
But goats are like demonic. Not really, but like
I know, but I saw a lot more about it being
like
a
they
horse
talk
head.
about like demon spirits have like goat heads.
Yeah, well, either way, it had a head of a
Some type of barnyard
and
animal.
there was a bard.
Ew, that's
Yeah.
it's a goat. That's fucking creepy.
Isn't it cute? Look at his feet. It looks like little pizza slices.
Oh my god, it does.
Doesn't it?
Pepperoni pizza.
I mean, I don't think it needs to be pepperoni.
No, it looks like pepperoni.
I would have said cheese.
No, it looks like pepperoni.
Anyways. And it also had red eyes and a blood-curdling scream. Because
Oh,
it screamed.
God,
And I think goats do scream. So I think it's actually probably a goat.
Yeah, like
Because goats have a weird sound, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah. So
Do you
we're going to
remember
go with goat.
when I Knew You Were Trouble came out and they did that where she does that ow and then the goats are like ah! You know what I'm talking about?
Vaguely. Yes, vaguely.
I do.
So
funny.
that's what it looks like. You saw a picture of it. You got the vibes.
I got the vibes.
Okay. And
Creepy.
reports date back to 1820 of seeing this creature, when Joseph Bonaparte,
Yeah, sure.
brother
It's
of
like
Napoleon. No, it was his
Yeah.
brother. It was his brother.
I knew that.
Joseph, who is the brother of Napoleon, said that he saw the Jersey Devil on his Bordentown estate. Bordentown is an area in that area.
Yeah.
And there's like a path that you can take in the Pine Barrens on the westernmost part that people say are the path to his home where he lives. It's called the Blue Hole, which is like, I don't remember, like not like a quarry, but you know, like a water, not like a pond, but you
like
know,
a reservoir.
kind of whatever. Yeah, something water-like, right? And it's said to
Some body of water.
it's a body of water, but it's not an ocean. So use your imagination. But it's said to be bottomless, and it says that he drags unsuspecting bathers into the depths of the Blue Hole. I know.
So creepy.
But I will say,
I already hate open water.
I know, I'm going to add this. I'm actually going to add
Let
this
alone a fucking Jersey Devil being creepy and no.
because some of you might live in New Jersey or be near New Jersey, and might be like, I'm going to go to the Blue Hole and I'm going to find the Jersey Devil. Is that like...
Yeah, because that's a great idea.
Because, I just wanted to say, state officials literally close off those areas sometimes because you're only allowed to swim in areas in state parks that have lifeguards. So if you go swimming in places like that, it's not allowed. Just know that you're doing not allowed things because people do drown in them because it's deeper than it looks.
And the Jersey Devil is in there.
It tends to be colder than it seems, and the Jersey Devil is going to come and
fuck you up.
He's going to fuck you up. You saw his feet. Like, he means business.
He does mean business with his pizza slice feet.
I'm saying. And also, there's a lot of, like, sugar sand in that area, which is perfect for quicksand.
Ooh.
So...
That freaks me out, too.
Yeah, it's just be a little careful if you happen to go.
I've watched videos on how to get out of quicksand, though.
I have too, but I don't remember. I think I would definitely forget in the moment.
I probably would, too, because I panic too much.
Oh, yeah, we'd be dead.
Yeah, it's like, devil snare, devil snare. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Hermione never panics.
I know.
Hermione knows everything.
That's what I'd have to picture in my head so that I wouldn't.
Well, I bet that whatever you watched or read didn't have a cute little rhyme, so we would probably be dead.
That's true.
Yeah.
I can make one up.
We can't be like,
for the next time we go travel to some quicksanded areas.
We can't be like, Lumo Soler! And then survive. We're not Hermione Granger.
Too bad, too.
I have one more fun fact about the area, and that is that there's a restaurant called Lucille's Country Cooking, and it was featured on an episode of Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown. And there's a statue of the Jersey Devil outside, but he looks kind of cute in that, like, he looks cuter in that statue than he looked in that picture we
He
just
looks
saw.
cuter in that statue.
I found their Facebook page, and they have a menu, and I just want to go there. They have hot dogs.
Oh, love a good hot dog.
I literally wrote 2 words, hot dogs. I also wrote about their meatloaf sandwich because I don't know, it just sounds really good to me.
I love meatloaf, too.
Yeah, they have a meatloaf sandwich.
That sounds good.
And all of the reviews on their Facebook page were 5 stars. So
Down Home Cooking is my fave.
they also have Jersey Devil merch.
Nice.
And you want a shirt that says, I ate lunch with the Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
I think that's what one
I
of
thought
them
you were
said.
going to say, I ate the Jersey Devil.
I ate the Jersey Devil for lunch.
No more problems here, folks. I took care of it.
I solved it. So we're not done with the Jersey Devil yet because I got a subscription to newspaperarchives.com.
I remember you sending me that.
So I made a whole separate section about past Jersey Devil sightings and
Ooh,
stuff.
I love this.
And I have newspaper quotes because it was so much fun to me to do this.
I love it.
I really enjoyed myself. So back to a little bit of history. So the Jersey Devil, little pizza feet boy. He was blamed for livestock killings in the 1840s and the 1920s. But the most famous incident of panic occurred in 1909 in January, where there were literally hundreds of sightings in Haddon Heights and Camden and a bunch of areas. There was a lot of newspaper coverage. There was widespread hysteria, a $10,000 bounty put on its head.
Oh, shit.
Schools were closed.
Oh, my God. When was this?
1909.
Okay.
Schools were closed. Factories closed.
Beware of the Jersey Devil.
Well, it was called the Leeds Devil then.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, her name was Mrs. Leeds.
Yeah.
And
Deb.
Deb Leeds. So, here is the first fun newspaper headline that I found. It says, Fly rival of Leeds Devil has Jersey people frightened. Hoof prints in the snow, whirring noises in the air, and other uncanny manifestations reach border town in Mount Holly after making sensation in lower counties where natives remain indoors after sundown.
What time of year was this?
January.
Oh, sounds like reindeer to me.
God damn it, Santa. Get your reindeers under control.
That's what it sounds like.
Come on, you're scaring people.
Rein those reindeers in.
Not rein those
Rein in those reindeers.
Rein in the reindeers. This is getting out of control. Anyways, I know we've already described the creature and you saw the picture, but I'm going to describe straight from an article from the Trenton Evening News on January 20th, 1909. I'm going to say how they described it. The trail of the beast, although no one is known to have seen the creature, leads to the belief that the animal is two-legged, with hooves like a horse or a pizza, has wings and is able to fly, possesses a remarkable form so that it may crawl through a hole less than a foot in diameter, and is sufficiently cat-like to walk on fences and over chicken coops that would not bear up to a 20-pound weight.
So weird. I'm like picturing this thing.
Yeah, so they're like, oh, it can crawl through a hole less than a foot in diameter, but it can also walk cat-like on fences and over chicken coops that they apparently tested, and they were like, oh, it can't hold 20 pounds. And they're like, somebody get their tiny child and put him up there. See if it collapses on them. Somebody have a large cat or a small dog. Throw it on that chicken coop. I want to see something. Anyways, so the article that I was reading said that it was first reported to be seen in Skillman, and that odd tracks had been followed for many miles and covered a strip of country 3 miles wide. So, it was traveling all over the place.
Yeah, I'd say. With its 2 pizza feet.
Yeah, I'm saying. I have so many quotes that I'm trying to decide if I should skip some of them.
If they're good, do it. Just say it. It's fine. I love a good quote.
Okay. No, I have a lot. You don't understand. I have a page of these. This one says, distinct imprints of the animal is now holding public attention and may be seen on the lawn of the home of Adam Cattle of Woodbury. 5 tracks are in the middle of the grass plot, and as there are no others in sight, Mr. Catella is convinced the creature can fly. So they literally,
that would make sense.
They're literally like, go to Adam's house, check it out. Go over to Adam's. He has him on the lawn. And go see for yourself. Can't make this shit up. It looks like pizza. Seriously, go look. Okay, I'm going to do my favorite quote.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Okay. This is a quote from Hank White, who
I thought you were going to say Hank Williams.
Hank White, who said, it's an air horse, and I ain't going no... fuck. Okay, I gotta try again.
Okay.
It's an air horse, and I ain't going out no more without my gun. Tom, he told me that down in Georgia there was an air horse what flies at night into woods and wheezes and snorts. I had to say it like that because that's literally how it was quoted in the newspaper. I can't stress enough. It says air hoss, like Hoss, and it says, and I ain't a go one, like A/no
moa
A/GO wine, like the drink, out no mo without my gun. Like this is how it was written in the newspaper. Like they wanted you to really, really know how passionate he was about it. And then another man...
It's like, hide your kids, hide your wives. Have you seen that video? Okay.
Yeah, everyone's seen that video. Come on.
That's what it reminds me of.
And then James Felsen, who's a livery man in Gloucester, said, if it ain't a devil, I don't know what it is. He said, I'll take you to a place where these hoof prints cross the top of a broken down chicken house that wouldn't bear the weight of a sack of flour, and I'll show you where the creature walked on the roof of a house along the top of a fence 8 feet high, and then through a hole in a closed-board fence, a hole just 4 inches across.
Jeez.
And James followed these hoof prints across 8 different yards, so he was running around. He was like, I'm seeing where this goes right now. And he thinks it can get through a hole that's 4 inches across, and I don't think that really makes sense, James, but okay.
No. 4 inches? That's...
Yeah, I know. And then Thack Cousins said, I heard a hissin', and something white flew across the street. I saw 2 spots of fire like phosphorus, the eyes of a beast. There was a white cloud like escaping steam from an engine. It moved as fast as an auto. Mobile.
I'm like picturing the Roadrunner. Meep, meep.
Okay, thank you for the contribution. It was really,
you know how like when he runs?
Yes, we know. We understand your references.
I just hit my head.
You're the one that likes to lean against that cabinet.
Oh, shit.
It's no one's fault but your own. And then the end of that article said, "It is likely that the mystery will remain unsolved, as the beast, if it is one, has left the city and has taken a course in the directions of the pines."
Because it found Santa.
What the fuck, Meara?
It's a reindeer.
We already decided that it's not a reindeer.
I'm just going to believe it's a reindeer because reindeers aren't as scary as that thing.
I like that I wrote right here, "I'm going to stop after this article, I swear." But then I wrote for another half a page.
I'm excited.
So, from the New Brunswick Daily Times on January 22nd, 1909, they say, "It seems probable that the Leeds devil will be captured within a day or two." And then it says, "Every town in South Jersey comes reports of dogs torn to pieces, blood-curdling encounters, and descriptions that fit any prehistoric monsters one might pick out. Lots of these come from reputable people who are firmly convinced that they saw what they say they saw." And then things get weird. Are you ready?
That's already been weird. What are you talking about?
It gets weirder. Are you ready?
Okay.
J.F. Hope, who is an animal trainer and dealer, issued a statement saying the strange bird beast is an Australian vampire devil, which escaped from him 10 days ago, and he offered a reward for his capture. This is what he said. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
"I am very anxious to recover the vampire. There is only one like it in captivity, and that is in the Zoological Garden in Berlin. I purchased the animal in Europe, and it arrived here 10 days ago. I had it in a menagerie at Beach Street and Fairmont Avenue, and it escaped from there. It can swim as well as fly.
How
And
irresponsible.
after it had broken out of its cage, it swam across the Delaware. I have no doubt that the animal which has been seen in Jersey is the one I lost. Scientists are puzzled to give a name to the beast, which is a combination of a bat, kangaroo, and pony. It is white and belongs to the kangaroo family, for it travels by leaps and has a marsupial pouch under the breast with which the kangaroo is provided. You should have seen the havoc caused by the beast's efforts to break from its cage. A more ferocious animal I have never seen. The beast has the head of a horse," so see, horse again, "stands nearly 3 feet high, and is covered with short, thick fur. On its back are 2 wings that measure 4 feet, so when it is flying, the stretch of the wings from tip to tip is almost 10 feet.
So he had the time to measure this thing, but then he just let it go.
Apparently. Do you want to know how the story ends?
Yeah.
Okay. On January 23rd, 1909, headlines read, "Vampire Devil Caught.
What?
Philadelphia menagerie owner responsible for a wild alarm in South Jersey." And then it says, "The timorous can cease to fear, and those who scoffed from the beginning may be convinced, if they can pay the money. The entire sensation has been the joke of J. Hope, a press agent in the employ of the Ninth and Arch Museum, who declares the animal escaped from him 2 weeks ago." And then the article says, "Hope enlisted a dozen experienced animal trainers with nets, javelins, marlin spikes, and cobblestones. They went to recapture the vampire devil. He put up a game struggle," Hope says, "but was finally caught in a net by a man who climbed the tree under which the vampire devil stood, snorting fire, while his comrade threw snowballs at it. The vampire devil was then placed in a box and brought back to Hope's store. Mr. Hopkins, who is the manager of the Ninth and Arch Museum, said last night that the creature would be on exhibition at the place for the next week."
That'll get on the snowballs.
So literally they say this thing is on exhibition at this museum, and I couldn't find anything else about it ever again.
So there's no
So
more
was
stories
it captured?
about it.
Really? Was it real?
I think they're full of shit.
It just they just
Snowballs.
captured it, and then it went on exhibition, but I could never find anything about it ever again.
Oh, that was funny.
So yeah, apparently the Jersey Devil was taken
Taken down by snowballs.
Okay, that wasn't what I was going to say. I was going to say, like, that's part of the mythos of, like, oh yeah, this happened. But then if you look deep enough into the 1909 thing, you find this stuff, and you're like, well, what the fuck is this then?
Maybe they found a new kind of drug and they were all tripping.
I know, I don't know. But the point is,
Because that's what it seems like.
that's the Jersey Devil. That's all I have on it. He's vibing in the Pine Barrens, or he got captured in 1909, or I don't know, whatever you want to believe. I don't know.
But if you ever see him again, just know.
Snowballs.
Snowballs.
And if it's not snowy season, I don't know.
Then you're fucked.
You're fucked, or throw rocks at him or something. I'm not sure.
Rocks. Cobblestones.
Yeah. You gotta throw the cobblestones. Okay, so that's it on the Jersey Devil. That's all I have. And I'm really quickly gonna talk about the Tuckerson Mound.
Okay.
Which,
is it like an Indian mound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, the Lenni Lenape. Do we think it's Lenape, everybody?
Sure. Let's do it.
It's. I should have looked it up.
Yeah.
I think that sounds right to me. And there's a mound of seashells that was said to be created by indigenous people who traveled to the Great Bay seasonally, and it's thought to be 10,000 years old.
Oh, wow.
And there are a lot of theories as to why the shells were placed, because we don't really know. But some people think that the mound could extend deep into the ground, and there have been human remains found at similar mounds nearby. Okay. So it could possibly be like a burial site. But since the Lenni Lenape people were forcibly displaced, there's a lot about their past that we can never learn or understand, because they're not really
where is
anymore. That's just in
the
Pine
Jersey
Barrens.
Shore?
No, it's just in the Pine Barrens.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where, but there's just not much more to know about that, because they're not there anymore to tell you.
No more.
Because colonizers.
No more.
Literally. Okay, so now I have some random ghost stories.
Ooh, I love ghost stories. Okay.
So there's the Cedar Bridge Tavern, which, by the way, is right down the road from Lucille's Country Cooking.
Oh,
I know.
Lucille.
And it marks the location of where John Bacon was captured, who was a loyalist gorilla, not the animal.
Not that stupid.
Okay. Who massacred...
GUE, right?
Yeah. Who massacred 19 men of the Continental Army in their sleep. He was captured in the Pine Barrens, and it was considered to be the last battle of the Revolutionary War. Yeah. He doesn't haunt the place, though.
Not him.
I just wanted to bring that story up because, I don't know, it was kind of interesting that the last battle of the Revolutionary War was in the Pine Barrens, so
yeah,
I brought it up. But it was actually said to be haunted by a spirit of a former owner named John Wilbermuth.
Okay.
So he haunts it. And it's also considered to be the oldest intact bar in the United States.
Oh, wow.
That's all I have on that. So, sorry. And then there's the White Horse Inn. And one time a police officer was alone in the building and he heard footsteps.
Uh-oh.
Ghosts.
It has to be ghosts.
And he said he never went in again. And then someone had a meeting there.
At the White Horse Inn.
At the White Horse Inn. And they heard a child laughing.
Ooh,
even though there were no children there.
Pass, hard pass, because that is so creepy. Children laughing. No. Nope.
I know. They were just trying to meet, I think, about like a cranberry festival or something.
Okay,
they love cranberries.
I love cranberries.
I do too. I support them. Meara doesn't, but I do. No. And there was just a child laughing. Possibly about cranberries. I don't know.
That's so creepy. That is so creepy. I hate that. Children laughing.
I have more. There's a man named James Still, who was a doctor.
Okay.
And he was the brother of William Still, who wrote The Underground Railroad.
Okay.
He was lynched for practicing medicine as a black man.
Oh.
Literally, fuck all of that. Whoever you are, I hope you're having a really fun time rotting in hell. You horrible people. Anyways, his ghost is said to roam the area, but he's a friendly spirit and he helps people who are lost.
Oh, that's so nice.
Is that just like, what a man? You're
what
just
a
like,
man.
James
He could have
Still.
been so, like, such a bad spirit, too.
He would have had so
much unfinished business.
So much of a right to be so pissed.
Yeah.
And instead he helps travelers who are injured or stranded.
See, life is what you make it, folks.
Okay, I mean...
Or even life after death is what you make it.
Sure, but still, all fuck all y'all, though. James Still, what a man.
What a man.
And then there's a little boy ghost, and he haunts the Atco area, and he was allegedly the victim of a hit and run.
No.
And he roams Burnt Mill Road searching for his killer.
Oh.
And it says that if you drive down that road and turn your lights off, you might see a boy running for his ball. To which I say, maybe don't turn your lights off while you're driving.
Yeah.
That seems like you're going to be the next ghost.
Right.
I feel like you may soon
Sounds
be joining that boy.
A little dangerous.
When you literally drive down a road with no lights on.
Yeah.
So don't do that. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Okay, and then there's Emilio...
Estevez. No.
Amelia Carranza, I think is how I'm going to say that.
Sounds good.
And he was a Mexican aviator. No. Is that the sunglasses?
Yeah.
Or the pilot?
Both.
Oh, they're both pronounced the same way?
Yeah,
Okay.
because pilots wear those types of sunglasses.
Okay. Well, he flew around the world championing... Wouldn't it be great if I could speak? Championing peace.
Champion Pete.
He was like yay peace, basically. And he was about to begin a tour from New York City to Mexico City, and a fierce storm delayed his journey. So he was going to wait. But then an Air Force officer said to him, if you don't begin your journey, people are going to question your manhood.
Oh, shit.
Like, what the fuck, guy? Could he not wait until it's not storming anymore?
He's like, you're chicken shit if you don't leave now.
You're like, do what you want. So he did. He was flying and he was looking for a place to land in the storm, and he crashed
shitty.
in the Pine Barrens and died.
All because he had to prove that his dick was bigger than that other guy's.
Yeah, because that guy was like, do what you want, and he's like, okay, fine. So I hope that guy feels really guilty.
He probably doesn't. He probably doesn't.
Well, I hope he did. Anyways,
probably
it said in the article that I read, which kind of confused me, and I also have no basis for when this was, which I probably could have looked a little harder to try to find it. So I don't know when this was, but it says that he only had a flashlight to guide him. And I'm like, on a plane? And then I said to myself, literally wrote this, maybe there was a time when planes didn't have headlights. And then I said, do planes have headlights? And then I said, who am I? So I was really confused at this part. So I don't know why he only had a flashlight to guide him on a plane. I'm assuming it was a really small plane, so maybe he was like low to the ground looking, and there was only like a little flashlight, or maybe
it's like,
it really
damn,
is,
my batteries went out.
or maybe it really is like on the plane. Maybe it was like a tiny little light on the plane. Anyways, the point is, he has a statue. There's a monument there for him now, and it says, "Messenger of peace, the people of Mexico hope your high ideals will be realized. But if you flash your car lights at that statue, apparently you'll hear the plane trying to find a place to land, and you'll see his flashlight searching." So the flashlight thing it came back, but I'm still confused why he.
So
only
the
had a
batteries are
flashlight.
still good. That's not the problem.
Yeah, it's solar powered. It's really lasted through the years. So yeah, that's Emilio. And then there's the Pine Witch.
Ooh, I'm
and
interested.
Wizard.
There's a witch and a wizard?
There's a witch and a wizard.
Okay.
So,
Ooh.
there's a man. His name is Bill.
Bill. What up, Bill?
Bill Clevenger.
Okay.
And he promised his wife, Peggy, that he would come back after he died to let her know where he was going to spend eternity. Because, you got to tell people that, like, hey, I went to hell. I really need you to start fucking shit up so you can come with me.
I like that.
I don't know if you thought I was going to heaven, but I'm not. Can you go, like, murder somebody or, like, you need to start being a bad person. Anyways, so on the night he died, a well bubbled up behind their home, leaving Peggy with no question as to where Bill was spending his afterlife following years of drinking and brawling. So I guess she got that message, but that didn't. Bubbling wells don't really clear things up for me.
Yeah.
Is that heaven or hell? Or is he in Valhalla drinking and brawling? Because that kind of is that drinking and brawling
with
makes
Ragnar.
me feel like
Rip
Ragnar. But anyways, she often bragged about how much gold he left her, so one night someone broke in and robbed her and then set the house on fire.
Well, if you're going to brag, you're basically like inviting people in, like, hey, I have all this money.
Moral of the story, Meara thinks if you brag, someone should set your house on fire. And will.
That's exactly what I meant. Yeah.
Anyway,
totally.
So she died, And then for years after that, fires would just randomly spark in the Pine Barrens, and locals would wonder if Peggy and Bill, who had become known as the Pine Witch and the Pine Wizard, left a curse on them.
Bill and Peggy.
Bill and Peggy said, fuck all y'all, I'm going to start some fires from hell.
Yeah.
Probably, because it seems like that's how you would do that.
Yeah.
So then, there's Captain Kidd. Kidd.
Okay.
He's a pirate.
Oh, love pirates.
And even though he was executed in London by hanging, his headless spirit is apparently seen at the Pine Barrens. He was apparently hung twice because his neck wouldn't snap the first time.
Like nearly held a snake.
No.
I know.
That's not the same thing.
That's what I was thinking of.
And
Anyway.
the reason that people say they see him here is because Barnegat Bay is alleged to be the resting places of one of his many treasures. And people have said they've seen him walking along the beach with the Jersey Devil. And my question is, if he doesn't have a head, how do they know it's him?
Right. They're like,
Oh, that looks like the headless body of Captain Kidd for sure. He has a really, really, really distinct...
pecs.
He's got a really
Those
distinct legs. You see those thighs? That's Captain Kidd.
Thighs for days.
Yeah, do you see those arms? That's him.
Oh, it's definitely him.
So yeah, he doesn't have a head, but apparently they know it's him. Anyways.
So he's been there before. He just didn't die there.
Allegedly his treasure's there, so
Okay.
in theory he had been there to bury his treasure.
Okay.
And then there's a girl called the Golden-Haired Girl. And it is said you can see her staring out into the sea, dressed in white, mourning the loss of her lover at sea.
No.
And some people say they see the Jersey Devil sitting with her too. So basically the Jersey Devil just likes to hang out with all the ghosts. I don't know. He's like, hey, how you doing?
Join the club.
You upset about your lost love out in the ocean? Let me sit with you. You want a piece of pizza? Here. I have cheese and pepperoni, depending on who you ask.
Oh, Lord.
Anyways, okay. So there's also some animal ghost stories.
Not just the Jersey Devil. But...
Yeah, no, real ones. So there's a myth about a white stag that warns travelers of impending doom. And one of the stories is that a stagecoach had to just stopped and the horses refused to go any further. So the driver climbed out and he saw a white stag on the road that just disappeared. And then when he walked up just a little bit further, he saw that the bridge that they were about to go on had collapsed.
Oh.
Do you want to know what I wrote right after that?
What? Always. No.
No, I wrote, James Potter, that you? Because it's a stag, babe. It's not a doe.
I know,
But we were on the same track there. I said, James Potter, that you?
That's hilarious.
Good job, James. And then there's also a story about a black dog roaming the beaches and forests.
Padfoot.
Yeah, so now we're
It's
just
the Grimm.
now we're just on a Harry Potter train. Don't promote us, J.K. Rowling, you fucking bitch. Anyways, in most folklore, especially English and Germanic, black dogs are supposed to be considered forces of evil, like the Grimm.
Yeah.
That's a vibe. But it's considered to be harmless, and people say that pirates attacked a ship and killed its crew, including a cabin boy and his black dog. So that's what they think the dog is from.
Okay.
Fuck anybody who kills a dog.
Yeah, it's so sad.
And I guess a child, too, but...
Yeah, the child matters, but not as much as the dog.
They both matter, but seriously, when you're killing people on a ship, couldn't you just be like, I've always wanted a dog, and then take it with you? Why are you I gotta kill this dog? No, just you have a pet now. You're welcome.
They're probably afraid that it'd come after him.
No, doggo would just be like, hi.
He's like, you killed my boy. Now I'm gonna kill you.
Well, he would deserve it. He should have bided his time.
But that's probably why they killed it.
Okay, fine. Sure. Fair. Anyways, I have a little section called Other Deaths and Violence.
Oh.
So this is just random stuff that didn't necessarily end in ghosts, but it just proves that a lot of weird shit goes down there. So in 1916, a notable businessman made headlines when he got wrapped up in a murder case. His name was Andrew Ryder, and he was known for paying his workers in cash at the end of the summer after working on his cranberry farm.
Those cranberries.
I
They're
told you
all
we'd
over
be
the
talking
place.
about cranberries a lot today. And he was half a mile away from Addison, which was an area in the Pine Barrens, with a car full of cash because he was getting ready to give all of the workers their money. And a group of men emerged from the woods with guns attempting to rob him. The driver put the car into gear to try to tear through the mob of people, but guns went off, hitting everybody in the car, and Andrew's brother Henry was killed. But they didn't get away with it because a neighbor saw a Pennsylvania license plate and said, "Pennsylvania, that's sus," and wrote it down, and then turned it into the police after they heard about the murders. So the robbery people went to jail. That's what you get for trying to rob people with cranberry farms. Don't do it.
Never a good thing.
Bad karma. So the Addison Mansion, which is in that area, somebody like drew graffiti in it, and so in 1923, and it apparently depicts the murders. It's like got a road and cars, and
oh wow,
so that's kind of spooky. But
that is spooky.
But then the state bought the mansion in 1965 and renovated it, and now it's open for tours. So
fun.
It's fixed now. And then my final little section is called Fun Facty. And it says, have you ever seen The Sopranos?
No.
Neither of you? Well, you guys are not going to get my references then.
Have you?
No, but I watched a clip.
Okay.
Anyways, so these two guys get lost in the Pine Barrens. And Sopranos is about like the mob, right?
Yeah.
Right. So they get lost in the Pine Barrens. I think they're going there to dispose of a body. And I wrote some of the funny quotes on the video that I watched. One of them says, "I lost my shoe." And then the same guy says later, "This is no fucking joke. I could lose a foot." And then, okay, there's apparently like a guy who lives in that area who's like a badass. I don't know. I forget the context of his badassery.
You know, you should have contacted Jake because Jake loves The Sopranos.
Jake, this is for you. And then another line is, "It could be him out there stalking us." And then the other guy goes, "With what? His cock?" And that's how he says it.
Cock?
And then they think they're going to like die there, right? Because they're lost. So then this one guy goes, "What are those, Tic Tacs?" And the other guy goes, "I just found them. I didn't know I had them on me." He goes, "You had Tic Tacs all along? Give me some." And then the other guy goes, "There ain't no more. I ate them all." And then my final line from this episode of The Sopranos is, "I'm dying here." And the other guy goes, "Then fucking die already." And that's all I have.
And that was relevant because this all happened in the Pine Barrens.
Yeah, I didn't make that clear. It happened in the Pine Barrens. I got lost in the Pine Barrens, and it was funny to me.
It was funny. Random, but funny.
I know it's random. I don't care. I thought it was funny.
You just wanted to say cock.
I did. I wanted to watch the video, see what it was like, and then I wanted to see if there were funny lines, and there were. So then I wrote them all down.
That's hilarious.
Because I thought it would be funny, so I thought it was funny.
That's great.
And that's it. That's all I have about the Pine Barrens.
That was interesting.
Are you just saying that because it's my birthday?
No, I really liked the reindeer guy.
The Jersey Devil?
Yeah, I couldn't think of what he's called. In his blue hole.
Yeah. His blue hole.
I love it.
It's dangerous.
I love it.
It's really dangerous there, okay?
That would be creepy, though, seeing that thing run after you.
Yeah. He's creepy. He can go really fast, and you know that guy measured his wingspan.
I know. He had the time to measure his wingspan, but he couldn't keep track of him.
Yeah, because he escaped from his cage and swam across the river.
Yeah, because apparently he can fit through 4-inch.
Look, I'm just saying, those are all real newspaper articles.
That's so
They were in real newspapers.
I think they were high.
I don't know what was going on.
Something was wrong with them.
I was really looking around like, this is really interesting. Why is this?
And it was just in 1909.
Yeah. It was just in 1909.
Something weird was happening in 1909.
I thought I saved a picture, but maybe I didn't actually end up saving it. Let me see if I can find it. I did. This is one of the newspaper article pictures.
You should post these.
That's why
on our social media.
See.
We're going to post all these pictures on our social media. And when I say we, I mean Morgan, because I suck at social media.
So you could go and see him for 10 cents. It says 10 cents admits to all.
Interesting.
Which is just weird to me. And also, he looks really cute in that. Like, he isn't terrorizing people at all. Look at his cute little face.
He does look really cute.
He's like, caught and here.
He looks like a little dragon.
The lead's devil, captured Friday after a terrific struggle. Swims, flies, gallops, a living dragon. It's
Interesting.
Weird. It's weird. But yes, follow us on our social media if you want to see the cute little devil pizza reindeer man.
Yes.
He's cute.
He's a cute boy.
He doesn't look like he terrorizes dogs and rips them to pieces.
He's just misunderstood.
Yeah, you just don't understand him, okay? You just don't understand him. Anyways, we're not going to spell Mysteriosities again, because if you don't know how to spell it by now, I can't help you.
That's true.
Even though I'm not that good at spelling sometimes, I still think you have it in you.
I'm pretty good, but
Okay.
that's why I'm the one that spells it every time.
Yeah, but we're not going to do it.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Well,
I think that's it.
I think that's probably it. I don't have anything else clever to say.
I don't either.
Thanks for listening and following us and interacting with our posts.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, we do.
Tell all your friends and family.
And your friends to enemies and your
Here we
enemies
go
to
again.
lovers. I won't do all of the tropes, but you understand.
You get it.
You do. You get it. You're smart.
But yeah,
This is the end of this.
This is the last one before we release them.
Oh my god. You're right.
Yep.
No, wait. I thought we were doing next week's.
I guess, yeah.
But that one will be
That one
more
won't
live.
be released yet.
It'll
yeah.
feel more live
because
it'll be caught up.
Yeah.
So you'll have like 5 episodes to listen to.
That's right.
You'll be able to decide if we're funny or stupid.
Both. Yeah. Definitely both.
Definitely is both of those answers are correct. Can confirm.
Can confirm.
All right. Well, are we just going to are we going to try to just believe in ourselves?
Yeah.
And not try to say it at the same time?
At the same time.
Okay.
I'm going to watch your mouth.
No, that's cheating. I'm not even looking at you. I looked up at the ceiling so that we were really just doing it on vibes.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I do that to you? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And we are Mysteriosities. See,
That's pretty good.
You gotta vibe it.
Yeah, just vibe it.
We just vibed it.